Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa, herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Palantir, ticker PLTR. We are very close to see here a new all-time high. You can see that already here in the chart. So I will give you, of course, here my prediction based on the chart, based on the technicals. This is not financial advice, guys. My main purpose is to educate you in trading here. And usually I do that here by talking about short squeeze stocks. Palantir is something like a squeeze play. I would not call it a big short squeeze play, but I want to show you something here about the short interest, what is going on behind the scenes. Okay guys, being that said, let's start with the chart. And then I enable my drawings here. Nothing changed since my last video, and you can see that we left now here two of the Fibonacci retracements to the upside, and the next price call, which I already mentioned in my previous videos, is $44.99, and that is almost here in perfect alignment with the all-time high, which was $45. Before we dive here into the technicals, guys, we know of course that Palantir is now overbought. So very overbought. We had the same situation here back in May 2023, and even we had this kind of very overbought situation. There was a price drop, but we recovered here really quick, and you can see of course that now we are here in an unstoppable uptrend with something like a squeeze. So when we here see the price action from May 2023, we can measure that really quick, guys, here, and until today, yes, we gained here 492%. But it's not a short squeeze play because that took here more than 1 year, or even 1.5 years. What I want to show you guys behind the scenes, very important, is the short interest, because the short sellers here don't like the actual price. I mean, they have nothing against this. I will show you here some very interesting information behind the scenes. But as you know, or if you didn't see my previous videos, guys, the make it or break it price level for Palantir is $27.51. What does that mean? That of course Palantir can squeeze or crush through this price level here, but usually when we see the whole history of the chart, this was the resistance price level, and the short sellers, in my opinion, are still waiting here, which means every price over $27.51 is what the short sellers don't want. So the short sellers try to bring the price back below this level, guys. Yeah, that is when we see that from today, and the perspective from today, that could mean a price drop here of 38%. Yeah. So what I mean by that here, the short sellers are active now. When we check the short interest, this is here Findle, guys, by the way. When we see the short interest here, we have a huge spike from August here. These numbers here are always updated twice a month. That's why you see here these kind of data lags here. Here's the 15th of August and the 13th of August. And we see that the short interest, the official short interest on Palantir, jumped from 54 million shares now to 97 million shares. So not 100%, but this is a huge increasement here. So, and what has been the price here on the 13th of August, or we have to concentrate between the 15th and the 13th of August. This is where this jump stepped in, or this increasement of the short interest stepped in, guys, and you can see that was exactly when Palantir made this price move here. My resistance, or my make it or break it price level, is $27.51, and as soon as we came over this price level here, you can see the short interest was increasing, or has increased here. Of course the float also increased a little bit, but not that much. But you can see the short sellers now don't like the actual price anymore. So be careful, guys. Yeah, the market makers usually find ways to regulate, I don't want to say manipulate, to regulate the price. What I also want to show you is this here, guys, the short shares availability. Usually Findle has here very tight updates on these numbers, and you can see the last time when I updated this page is just 11 minutes ago, but we can see that there are no actual short shares availability updates since August 30. So this is, I don't know, guys, what is going on here behind the scenes. That's why I say be careful when we don't have any actual numbers here. Before it was like almost every day 10 million shares have been available here to short, but now we don't have any more updates here, and it was also here in a period of 6 months where no updates are available. This is quite tricky, guys, because we don't know how many short shares available here for this ticker, at least when we related this on Findle. And this is why do I say this is dangerous, guys, because this is one of the reasons why the short sellers can become so powerful here. It was the same when we had here this nice run from $9 to the all-time high at $45. And then you can see, guys, when we went over this price level here, almost in the same fashion here with almost a straight line to the upside, the result of that, the short sellers could manage it to bring the price down back to our all-time low at $5.92. And when we see this kind of price drop, which we had during that period, guys, minus 86%. So I am not bearish on Palantir, to be honest, but of course, if you would ask me if I would buy in right now for the actual price, absolutely not, guys, because we are completely overbought here on the RSI. The price action you can see is almost building here a straight line when we just concentrate here on the blank chart, guys. This is what I don't like, all these gap ups here in the chart. Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very bullish chart setup here, no doubt about that. Yeah, and of course, much higher prices for Palantir are possible, but always I wait for the pullbacks, because you can see pullbacks are possible. The market makers find ways to regulate the price, same which we had here in the mid of July, guys. You can see we had here a price drop just in a couple of days of minus 28%. And this is not bearish, this is just a normal pullback, which helps the market makers to accumulate their position before we see here even a bigger price run, guys. Yeah, I mentioned in the beginning that I concentrate here on short squeeze stocks. Today is Monday. That means my brand new hot stock video is out right now. I release here every Sunday, yeah, so-called hot stocks. These are tickers with high squeeze potential. There is no guarantee, guys, of course, but I almost predict your short squeezes every week. So when you see these kind of videos here, that means that these tickers have high potential to squeeze, and I expect a squeeze to happen in the very next few trading days, guys. Yeah, just last week we also had one hot stock squeeze here, in total 270% here on Sunday, the yellow line. I released my video and you can see this ticker start immediately to squeeze, in total 270%. And the week before we had two short squeezes here from our hot stocks, and that was the day when I released my video, and this ticker here also reached perfect here our buying liquidity zone and then had a squeeze of 236%. So that is possible to predict squeezes in the market. And when I see the chart constellation here for Palantir, I think also based on the increasing short interest, a short squeeze, even a short squeeze for Palantir is possible. But the reason that we don't know, or the fact that we don't know how many short availability are out there, or short to share, shares to short, guys. Sorry, now I got it. This is what makes me here a little bit is a red flag for me, because we don't know what happened next. So if you want to see also these short squeeze tickers, guys, you can of course check out here my member content. I have here 2 memberships, but the most popular one is the full package membership on Patreon. When you join in here this membership, guys, then you get access to all my member videos, to my so-called hot stock videos, and I post here in addition trading alerts. These are screenshots with where I also present short squeeze tickers with high squeeze potential. As I said, nothing is guaranteed, but it is predictable here what happens in the market. If you know how to read the chart, if you know how to read the chart signals, then of course you can do that by yourself. Everybody's welcome here to join in, guys. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or advanced trader. The links to my memberships are here in the video description. Yeah, guys, so let's talk about the bull case for Palantir. What do I expect next? So the next price which I expect is $44.92, which would mean we have almost a new all-time high. So everything over $45 is a new all-time high. If we just continue to rip without any kind of pullback, honestly, I think that we can even touch $54.21. I made this Fibonacci retracement here based on the previous move. I will disable the indicators for a second, guys. It is otherwise too disturbing for you, the chart picture here. So this was the move where I made the Fibonacci retracement just based on this move, because we had here a strong pullback. That means this move was absolute over and confirmed that it was over. That's why I used this for a Fibonacci retracement, and based on that we can calculate the next price goals here for Palantir. And you can see the next price goes to the upside are $54, $59.95, and $63.49. That doesn't mean that we cannot pump higher. That is possible, especially when we see the actual market situation. We had no real pullbacks in September. That means the markets are still bullish, and usually you have this kind of November and December rally. So Yeah, it could be that we see here very, very high prices incoming for Palantir, but I said that in the beginning, guys, my honest opinion, I would not FOMO in here. I would not buy in. I would wait for a pullback, no matter what the price is after this pullback. But I want to see that we have a correction, that we have some kind of accumulation phase, something like this here. You can see in this box also we had an accumulation of the price, and then after the confirmation here with a gap up, yeah, also here the price level got confirmed, and then boom, we had our squeeze. And this is healthy, guys. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see gap ups with straight lines to the upside. That may be exciting, guys, but that is in the long term not good, because a price always is moving in waves and not in straight lines. Yeah, guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video content, if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.